Hello, and welcome to day 45 of 100 Days of Bad Videos. So what you heard during the intro was called a cadence. A cadence is something that the military uses for motivation while we're working out, while we're training, mainly while we're running. It's so everyone can keep on pace on the same steps. In particular, I chose that cadence to start because last night, as I was shutting down for the evening, I told you the other day I was at a crossroads and I was really trying to figure out which way direction I'm going to go. And I shouldn't say I'm trying to figure out which direction I'm going to go, because I know the direction I'm going to go. The problem is I'm hesitating. I'm not moving forward. And as I was trying to motivate myself last night to move forward in a direction that I know I'm going to move forward in, I thought about this cadence: stand up, hook up, shuffle to the door. And that instantly came to mind. And I was like, wow, I need to stand up, hook up, shuffle to the door, and then jump. And that's the thing. We have to jump. When we know our purpose, when we know the direction that we need to go, you have to jump. And in the military, when you're jumping out of an airplane, you stand up, you hook up, you shuffle to the door. And when they say go, you have to go. It's no hesitation. Why? Because you have a ton of guys behind you pushing you out. And sometimes we need someone to push us out the door. And that someone, my friends, it has to be you. You have to be able to push yourself out of the door. Now, if you listen to the second part of the cadence, it said once you jump, you count to 4. And then if your main don't open, you're not going to worry because you have a reserve by your side. And for me, that's proper planning. So once you make the decision to jump, now I know a lot of people out there say jump, don't worry about your chute will open, and just go ahead and don't worry about it. Let's be honest. We all are going to worry about it. That's part of who we are. That's who you cannot be a responsible person and not logically think through these major moves in your life and how they're not only going to affect you, but how they're going to affect your family members that rely on you for certain things. And now, if I was single and it was just me, yeah, I would stand up, hook up, shuffle to the door, and jump. And if my chute don't open, I'm not going to worry about it because I got a reserve. And if my reserve doesn't open, I'm still not going to worry about it because it's only me. But when you have family and people that you're responsible for, you got to worry about it. So you have to make sure that not only your main will open, and if your main chute doesn't open, your reserve chute has to open. And that's the point, or the part that I'm at. It's like, okay, I know my main should open, but I'm not 100% sure that it's open. So what is my reserve? And thinking through that last night, I realized that I have a reserve. I have a career that I've been doing for years. That is my reserve. If things don't work out, I can go back. I have that. I have a reserve on my side. So why am I not jumping? Well, that was the question last night. The answer tonight is, guess what? I'm jumping. I stood up, I hooked up, I shuffled to the door, and now I'm jumping. That is the talk for this evening. So there's only one thing left to say. Life gives you two choices, baby. You can either run with the big dogs or stay on the porch with the pumps. My name is Aaron Allen, and I choose to run with the big dogs. See you out there in the air after you jump, floating down on your main parachute.